What's poppin', pineapples? It is me, Artemis, and today I'm going to be telling you about my vacation. Prepare yourself, pineapples, get your popcorn, get ready, and I will show you the footage of my pineapple family's vacation. Yay. My pineapple family and I decide to head towards the Mario section, but before we do, we were recommended to check out this cute little gift shop right near the entrance. As you enter, you're surrounded by hidden details and references to Mario and The Legend of Zelda. The shop features merchandise of the Mario cast and other characters who don't normally enter the spotlight, such as Goombas, Bob-ombs, and Shy Guys. They surprisingly even have an official Rosalina plush. For something as simple as a gift shop, it really takes your breath away with all the references and attention to detail. And I happened to stumble upon another of my favorite characters, which is Boo. They even had a squishy beanbag of him. These hats. Like, they're not hats. Oh wait, they are hats. They're like berets. Oh my gosh, that's so cute! These. I can always cut the other clip. I love Boos, they're my favorites. The gift shop had jewelry, simple little trinkets, and bubble machines, even a star popcorn box. But what was more crazy was Donkey Kong in the barrel. Donkey Kong and ZK have little headbands. As I explored the store, I happened to hear something really cool. They're so cute. And then there's ZK.
Okay.
Can you please get one?
Oh, Zelda Fairy Fountain.
Oh my goodness. Zelda, oh my gosh. I think my reaction was pretty appropriate to the situation. Imagine you're going to the store and you hear the song playing when you're shopping! And I'm caving in, I'm getting probably this. Because these things are too cute to pass by. And probably Rosalina. And I also purchased a power-up band, which you can use in the Super Nintendo world. And when we exited the store, some reason Luigi and Bowser Jr. had animal crackers in their mouth. I have no idea why, but that just happened. After making my wallet cry, my pineapple family and I decide to head through the Mario pipe and make our way to the Mushroom Kingdom, and we immediately are transported into Princess Peach's castle. And you can see Bowser Jr. had some graffiti around here, so he's probably up to no good. When you exit Peach's castle, we are immediately teleported to the different worlds of Mario. And Peach's castle is a very, very stunning entrance. You can see the Toadstool Cafe and Yoshi's Adventure. And you see so many details like the coins, the mushrooms, the power-ups. It's amazing. Are up there? The bands? Touch it. Did it work?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did it work? I don't know why, but I really struggled hitting with the power band. But I figured it out. It's like you hit it with the band. We make our way to Yoshi's Adventure, and we are stunned with all the details that they've done, such as the eggs, the flowers, and we even see Toadette speaking in English. She's speaking in English. Look, Pigman, bro, Pigman. As you could tell, I was fangirling really hard because, oh my goodness, this place was really stunning. And also, you get to see lots of hidden gems, and you get to hear some of the music. We decided Yoshi's Adventure would be a nice start of our trip. And if you get really frustrated with the wait times, don't worry, do not panic. Once you head towards the tree staircase, you are really close to your destination. Once you hop onto Yoshi, you will slowly make your way around the Mushroom Kingdom and some of the desert. Yoshi's Adventure is a simple and cute ride. It definitely brings to life to Yoshis across the Mario franchise. Also keep your eye out for Poochie, Baby Mario, and Baby Peach. And even Captain Toad. Overall, I think it's a fun ride that Yoshi and non-Yoshi fans will enjoy. We got hungry on our Nintendo travels and stopped by the Toad Cafe. When you go inside, it's as if you're walking into the power-up houses that Mario uses to get power-ups in the video games. When you get a table, you'll notice all the different windows showing the Toads cooking in the kitchen and the Toads in the Mushroom Kingdom walking around as you wait. But be careful for Bowser trying to rein in on everyone's parade. And some reason Luigi is running away? Me and my pineapple family decided to get the souvenir cups with our meal. Patch Tunes and my pineapple parents decided to get the Mario burger. But as for me, I got the fire flower spaghetti, which had a nice kick to it. After drinking so much soda it could put a moose into a coma, I had to use the bathroom. I'm sorry. continue onward, we head to Donkey Kong Country. Growing up, I have a lot of good memories of me and Patchtoons playing Donkey Kong Country Returns, so seeing Epic Universe bring this to life was amazing. If you have a power band, be sure to collect the hidden Kong letters. And power band spots are hidden around Donkey Kong Country, so be sure to find them. You never know where they're hiding. The main attraction here is a Donkey Kong ride called Minecart Madness, which, if you're not familiar with, in the games you can actually ride on minecarts and jump from track to track. Unfortunately, this ride has a very long wait time, but it is going to be totally worth it, especially when you see Cranky Kong and Squawks.
I'm just pulling your wing, bud.
I wrote the book. Meme references aside, this ride was super fast and had tons of twists and turns, and we get to ride in the minecart. On our way to the Mario Kart ride, we happened to see Mario and Luigi at a meet and greet. It was really wholesome, honestly. Their interactions were very sweet with the guests. Rev up your engines, Mario Kart racers, and take on Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Bowser challenges Mario and you to beat him in a race to get the Universal Cup. When you enter Bowser's castle, you go through his library, and you see a ton of books and Easter eggs, and you see some ghosts along the way. Bowser also has a ton of Princess Peach photos hiding around in his library. Maybe you guys can count and see how many there are in total. Let me know in the comments down below. It takes a while to actually get to the ride, and there is a ton of steps and tons of details in this building. It's also a virtual reality ride, so it is definitely very unique. My Pineapple family and I leave Super Nintendo World and make our way to another portal, the Isle of Berk from How to Train Your Dragon. When you walk through the portal, you're completely immersed into the world of How to Train Your Dragon. They nailed the setting and architecture of the films, from the rocky cliffs, the Norse statues, and even down to the Nordic ships. Since it's the heat of the late afternoon, we decided to head to a stage show called The Untrainable Dragon. Thankfully, there was plenty of seats after a long day of walking, and the room had some AC. Unfortunately, the guests are not allowed to record the stage play, so I couldn't get any footage of that for you all to see. But I will say that there is a very impressive animatronic of a flying Toothless and Hiccup that brings the iconic characters to life to the audience. Beat the summer heat with Fire Drill. Ride a Viking ship with water cannons and soak the other Viking ships and save the day by extinguishing fire targets. Which honestly, it looks like a ton of fun. The beautiful part of Epic Universe is the details were high and low and everywhere you look. As my Pineapple family and I walked through the park, we were stunned with all the fountains and scenic sights in front of the hotel resort, the Helios. There was even a statue of the fabled god Helios from Greek mythology. With the late afternoon heat, we decided to head back to our hotel and relax. Today in Epic Universe, me and my Pineapple family are determined to check out the other portal sections of the park. We start off with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. I don't know a thing about Harry Potter. I never grew up with it, so I know zero about the series except for just Harry Potter's the kid with glasses and "You're a wizard, Harry!" Ooh, and all the memes of that. Okay, that's all I know. Like I said earlier, I know nothing about Harry Potter or a thing about the series, but the details of this city were very unique and pretty. When you enter through the archway, it's as if you're teleported to France. And some reason, there's teeth dangling from the third balcony. I have no idea why. There's a cafe that says it looks like the lair of the siren, but apparently it doesn't mean that. I have no idea. And there's also buildings in the background that look further than they appear, but actually they're close up. It's like an optical illusion trick.
This is the creepy circus.
I have no idea what the circus is, but there is a ton of details. Like, it looks like vines on the buildings that are popping out. And also there's a statue of a headless person and they're holding their own head. Not sure where that fits in, but I have to say I like the roots on the building and the griffins on the hotel. And I kind of laugh because apparently they're called hippogriffs, but really they're griffins, and I don't mean to trigger any Harry Potter fans because I don't know a thing about the series. But as we decide to leave, we look at this really stunning gateway. Like, it is very detailed. Having no idea what's really going on, I can at least appreciate the architecture and say it is very unique. Are you a fan of the Victorian Gothic era of mystery and spooky monsters like in Scooby-Doo? The Darkmoor might be your thing. It's a somber and slightly eerie portal. Down to Frankensteins Manor, the burning windmill, and the creepy clock tower chiming, making me question if my end is near. Weirdly enough, even the bathrooms were decorated and kind of spooky. I had the sudden urge to scream boo in the bathroom and make everyone scream, but you know, I was good. I may have jump scared my pineapple mom a couple times, but it was totally fun. My pineapple dad and I go ahead and try and face our fears as we try to enter the Frankenstein Manor. As we go inside, there's a huge staircase and tons of little artifacts and newspapers, hidden details, I guess that will tell the story of the ride. But due to circumstances, we had to leave this portal. When me and my brother Patchtunes first went to the Super Nintendo World section, we purchased the Power Bands, which lets you interact with certain things in the park and complete missions like in the Mario games. You're supposed to collect all the key coins hidden around the Mario section, and once you do, you can take on Bowser Jr. However, me and Patchtunes had a hard time when it came to the Piranha Plant Challenge. With the afternoon heat kicking in, we decided to make our way to the Isle of Berk to wait till it got a bit cooler before we retried the Piranha Plant Challenge and tried to face off Bowser Jr. We returned to the meat hall and had an early dinner and time to relax. Surprisingly, their salad was pretty good and refreshing, which I would not have expected from a theme park salad. As the sun began to set, we hurried over to the Mario section. We wanted to complete our objectives before the park closed.
Mario! Oops. Good work? Yep. Thank you. Cool. Bowser Jr. This is cool. It's a Bowser Jr. block. Oh look, he has baby pictures! Wow, he's so cute! He's a baby! Oh my gosh, he's so cute! Junior block. Whoa! Let's see if I could
For those who have never been to Epic Universe, I didn't want to spoil what happened in Bowser Jr.'s challenge, but it was super fun, and I recommend getting the Power Bands if you can. As you can see, once we finished the Bowser Jr.'s challenge, it was getting a bit darker, and it started to look a lot like how the levels would look when it was nighttime. After finishing, we rushed over to the Donkey Kong section to do one last thing. The sun had finally set and it was getting closer to park closing hours. We make our way back to the entrance and we noticed all the lights around us. The park looked beautiful and very mesmerizing. The park's beauty is so worth staying right before closing time. All the portals and hotel, fountains, and statues all glow with fascinating illuminating lights. If you look up, you'll see a beam shooting out of the portal and heading towards a center point. All of the portals point to one point, and it's so cool and clever that they actually did something as detailed as that. In front of us is a restaurant called The Atlantic, which we had seen early in the daytime and it looked closed. But now that it's nighttime, it's finally open and the lights are so stunning. We had to go inside. All the little details made it feel like you were actually under the sea. There's even a stairwell that leads down towards the tables, which on a higher view, it looks like sand dollars. The details are actually crazy and they're really thought out. Even the details of the fish hanging from the ceiling makes you feel like you're dining under the sea, which is really cool if you think about it. Overall, I'd say this park has a lot of imagination and a lot of artist value that is poured into this park. And as an artist, and just as someone that just visited the park, I really like it a lot. It is really creative. Something that I haven't seen in a very long time. For example, the statue of Helios in front of the Helios Resort is parallel to the statue that's in the front entrance of the park, representing the daytime and the nighttime. Like, the details, man! The details! My pineapple family and I definitely enjoyed going to Epic Universe. It is just an extraordinary park that I would recommend for you guys to try and maybe visit one day if you can. If not, hopefully this video was good enough to give you a glimpse of what this park is like. And just when you think this vacation is over, I found something on the Islands of Adventure, one of Universal's other parks. I found something you pineapples would really love.
Best highlight of this is the pineapple bank. The pineapple bank. This is so cute.
It's the Pineapple Bank!
My little pineapples. We have pineapple money. Super cute. The pineapple bank. Me rolling up in that. Best thing ever. Would you guys bank here at the trusted pineapple bank?
Would you guys shop at the... Wait, you don't shop at a bank. That doesn't make any sense in the slightest. Would you guys invest in the Pineapple Bank that is totally made up? Like, chill guys, I'm not making some weird bank. That's kind of crazy. And if you're new, subscribe. Until next time, see you later, pineapples! And have a good summer, and try not to get sunburned and stay hydrated.